Hey, this is Glama, and I'm coming to you with my year in review. It's been quite a year. I feel like 2017 was the year that I truly acted on my dreams and not quitting my daydream. It's the holidays, as you can see from this beautiful decor that my mom has done in her home. And sometimes around the holidays you get kind of down and you may think about disappointments and things that you didn't achieve, goals that you didn't achieve for the year. I know for me that has been something that's happened often in the last few years, but this year I'm really optimistic for the holidays. But you know, there are a few things that I'm looking forward to working on next year to just make things better. So I see a lot of YouTubers do videos called Get Ready With Me. I'm gonna bring something new. I'm gonna call it Create With Me, because this is a DIY channel and I do my own makeup, but I'm not on that level of letting y'all see what happens before this happens, you know. So so I want to start this first video off with first let me start off with the details. What I'm gonna try out my idea with is some Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive. We're gonna see if that allows for something. I'm doing it in a crate because my mother would kill me if this glue got everywhere else. So I have a little wooden crate over here. I can't show y'all at the moment. Or actually I could show y'all it. And I have some paper towels around it to try and block anything coming around. You could use newspapers or whatever. And I'm testing it out on a bottle here. So what I would say is what you want to start off with is taking off the label first. And first of all, rinsing out the bottle if it's going to be an open bottle. If it's a bottle that isn't open, you can actually do it just as is, just take off the label. And I've seen some people where they've actually used the label on there and kind of went around the label. So I probably should have said this. So starting off with my achievements of the year, my favorite events of the year. My top three, I would have to say, starting with number 3, would be my little cousin's birthday party on a boat, her Sweet 16. That was really cool because I've never done an event on a boat, and now, I lied. I did an event on my friend's 25th birthday on a little small yacht boat. And yacht boat, is that a thing? Anyway, I did a party on a boat with her, and it was kind of rocky. We didn't have as much time to plan it out, but with this, it was like we had time to go to the boat. The boat was docked in Brooklyn, near Sheepshead Bay. It was actually a gig for my mom more so, and another lady that does event design. And I kind of went over there to help with planning everything else, all the other aspects, and rolling through like a schedule and stuff like that, run a show. And it was just glamorous and gorgeous for a 16-year-old. The DJ was on point. I loved it. Next up, number 2 has to be the Mario themed birthday party we did for my brother. That party was like my first time really bringing something to life, like a theme, like where you really have to stick to the theme and make something come alive in an event that's more so animated. Oh man, that was insane getting that together, but I knew we were capable of it. Of course, me and my mom did that one as well, Divas Creations, We came together to do that event. It was stressful leading up to it, but my favorite parts would have to be once we got all the decals on the wall, because the decals were actually characters, but it was black figures of this characters, kind of like their shadows, and it made it look like they were coming out of the walls. And so that was really tight. So Cognac Cupcakes and Conversations. That was my favorite event of the year because it was the first time that Miss K and I had come together to build something from the ground up. And although Miss K kind of laid the foundation for Cognac Cupcakes and Conversations, This was us taking that event to the next level. It started off as an event that she did in Airbnbs where she had folks come through. The fellows brought cognac, the girls brought cupcakes, and they had conversations about relationships, politics, and current events. So it was such a success for her the 2 times that she did it. Miss K was like, well, I want to take this to the next level. I want it to become a ticketed event. And we have a DJ and some kind of liquor sponsor. Well, guess what? We did it. Just being able to secure, first of all of those things, panelists, which were comprised of Rob Gordon, Christy Shanks, and Anwa Kong, some local DMV influencers. Shout out to London Posh Creations. She created our cupcakes and she was our bakery sponsor. And Duce, oh my gosh. And that was my favorite part of the experience, going through the motions of pitching and getting a sponsor for our event. Such a high-end liquor sponsor. This was, we wasn't on the low end of the show. I don't even know if there is a rail cognac. I doubt it. So, but to have Duce as our sponsor, for our liquor sponsor for our event, was such a win, and it really was a confidence booster for future events for me and for Miss K alike. So we definitely plan to do it again for 2018. This year we provided proceeds from the event to a local domestic violence nonprofit in the area. We plan to do another organization. If you follow us on Instagram, we've said that we're going to be benefiting an HIV/AIDS research organization in the area. So y'all stay tuned for that. Bear with me, guys, while I'm spraying this thing. Something that a lot of us do as each year comes around, we create new goals that we want to follow. So one of my new goals for 2018 is to prioritize. Prioritizing in the sense that, I want to prioritize physically, financially, and emotionally. There's so often that I feel like I have to commit to everybody else's plans, everybody else's goals or whatever for the year. Especially next year will be a little hard because everybody will be celebrating a milestone birthday around me that's born in 88. There's going to be times when I'm going to have to say no. When you're trying to achieve some of the goals that you have, also emotionally and physically. I want to get myself physically fit so I can have my mind right, and emotionally to have my mind right, period. To deal with the stresses of life, event planning, to trying to start your own business, the list is endless. So let me give y'all a little quick view of what I'm working with so far. It's looking kind of good, it's looking good, it's looking good. We're getting there, Next on the list, I want to write 5 things to be thankful for every day. There's so many times in life that we may wake up and be disappointed with things that are going on. And, sometimes you just gotta remind yourself, wait, find your chill. I am so thankful that my limbs work today. Thankful that I can see the sun today. My hands, mouth, and mind work today so I can do what I need to do to get this check today, And I don't think I showed you guys the glitter. So I got this gold glitter. It literally says gold glitter, easy to use. I got it from Walmart, so it's some kind of Walmart brand. Sorry, I don't know the actual name. I'm gonna go over my affirmations. The year 2017 was the year busy for me. I want to say that 2018 is going to be the year of success. It's good to be busy, but if you don't have any true testaments of success, which I have those, but I want to be more than busy. I want to be, purposeful. I want to be driven, and I want to get to a place where I feel like I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, what I plan to do is I plan to revisit my business plan. I want to step my YouTube and social media game up, because I know that on YouTube, it's a matter of constantly making sure that it's a matter of posting on a recurring basis so that people know when to find your YouTube videos. I know I haven't been much of that this year. I plan to change that in 2018. I also want to get organized. I met with a mentor who gave me some great advice. He said, don't focus so much on the middle, focus on the little details and the ending big details. That means, some of the legalities and some of the little small finite details that you need to have in order while starting your business. And that means your end goals. What are your end goals? Where do you want this to go? Do you want to pass this on to someone else? Do you want to keep doing this business for the rest of your life? Like, what do you want to do? How do you want this to mature? So how do you want to make money off of this? So all those things I want to focus on. And get a camera. If anybody's willing to sponsor me, Nikon, hit me up. It's so hard as an event planner. I know my fellow event planners can attest to this. You're so busy focused on setting up your event that you don't even get a chance to get good images or take pictures unless you have someone assigned with that task. And on top of that, the imagery comes across so much better when you have a better camera. So that is one of my goals for 2018, getting a nice professional camera. Until then, we gonna flick it up with the cell phone because iPhone is not that bad of quality, obviously. Ways that you can make affirmations for 2018, because it's still not too late, is creating vision boards. Mary Jane Notes. Mary Jane Notes is my little joke. If you've seen the show Mary Jane on BET, what she does is she writes inspirational quotes and notes to herself on Post-it notes, and she posts them all around her home to just remind herself of who she is and what she came to do in this current time in her life. Writing the vision, making it plain. Habakkuk 2 verse 2, that's one of my favorite verses in the Bible. And it just basically is saying that writing out what you want is also like speaking something into existence. When you speak it into existence, it's going to happen. So Journey to 30. I'm so excited for 2018 because it's the year that the 88 babies turn 30. Hey. Yes. So I'm going to be kicking that off for my girls and I and a few ladies around the area by doing a Journey to 30 event. That's going to be on my birthday in January. I will have a videographer, which I'm so excited about because I won't have to worry about getting all the footage for once. And so even though I will film some behind the scenes things, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to have Miss K helping me out. I'm also going to have my mom, Divas Creations, and I have a whole power team squad, whatever you want to call it, helping out with this event to make it a total success. It's going to be glamorous, you know that, because it's glamour. It's going to be vintage, and it's going to be ladies only. So that's just a little taste of what to look forward to. I'm still kind of deciding on what I want to do as a favor. This is kind of an exercise on how I want to handle that, but yeah, we're getting there. I'm working through a lot of details. It's been quite an experience planning this event because I want it to be perfect. It's kind of like been a mini wedding, low-key for me, but I'll save some of that commentary for after the event so I can give y'all the roundup like I do with all of my events. This is not the finished product. I'm gonna test out some Mod Podge on this and seal it and see what it looks like. But I would say that the adhesive kind of works pretty well. This was about 2 layers. I cut out some of the scenes of me shaking a bunch of glitter on it, but I didn't have to use too much glitter. I probably used about 1/3 of this bottle of glitter, and there's still so much on the bottom of the crate over here. So anyway, once again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you never quit your daydream, especially in 2018. Until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whichever you prefer, and Happy New Year, and see you guys in 2018. Peace.